Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy the Kryptonian saying here, bringing you a review for One Piece chapter 858. And I gotta say, man, I ain't gonna lie to you, I like the way that Luffy and Nami look in that whole mafia getup. I thought that was pretty cool, man. Like, in particular, Nami. Like, Nami looked like a whole ass Thanksgiving meal, complete with the gravy and the stuffing and all that shit. Like, Nami even got the dessert going on right now. Like, that shit look awesome, man. But you know, with my thirst out of the way right now, I gotta keep it real with you though. Like, I like the way that the Straw Hats, you know, like every time they go to a new island, they get new outfits and everything. And in this case, you know, Oda's just like, hey, Straw Hat fashion show for a second. So I thought that was cool. The other thing, let's be real for a second, okay? Like, I've often said, you know, like Oda, after a certain point, Oda ain't no better than Hero Mashima when it comes to fan service. Like, if I'm not mistaken, like half of this fucking chapter is just spent with Nami taking a fucking shower and getting into the bathtub. Oda ain't even trying to hide this shit anymore. He ain't even trying to hide this shit anymore. He's just like, fuck it. Hey, there goes some boob. Oh, there goes some stomach. There goes some leg. There goes some booty. Oda just don't give a fuck. Like, I love it about that dude. I love it because, again, like, Akira Toriyama used to draw full-out nipples and everything. So, I mean, I'm not upset at it. Don't be wrong. But, you know, it's one of those things where it's just like, if you told me when I first started One Piece that Nami would be reduced to fucking fan service in a chapter, I would have fucking laughed at you. I never would have saw that happen to characters. It's a certain extent, it breaks my heart a little bit. And at the same time, it's one of those things like Oda at least does it and he's shoving plot in there, okay? So this isn't like a fucking Ichi serialization story. This isn't like some fucking hentai shit. So I can live with that area. I can live with that part of it. But you know, what I find interesting about this chapter though, right? Like, so the whole theme of deception continues in this volume, and it's actually ending off the volume with them agreeing to pull the ultimate deception to betray Big Mom. But see, the chapter opens up with Pekoms just looking around like, what's going on here? Rest you guys, you're acting funny. You know, I gotta let Big Mom know the truth. I gotta let her know that she's walking into a trap. I gotta let Big Mom know she's walking into a trap. She can't trust this dude Capone. And what I see right here is essentially Pekoms somehow, some way is gonna let Big Mom know the truth. And that's essentially gonna start a war between Luffy and Capone versus Big Mom. That's eventually coming because Pekoms is too loyal to a T. So I don't know how he's gonna worm his way out of there, but I can see Pekoms essentially being that thumbscrew that undoes all of this. But you know, I will say again, I like that aspect of Pekoms, that loyalty. You know, there's something to be said about being loyal to those who do good to you. But you know, what's also funny is the fact that, you know, Vito shows up and Vito's is like, oh, look at that, it's Vinsmoke Sanji. Hey, you guys need to take a bath. Like, Big Boss Capone, he ain't meeting anybody look like they just walk off the street. Like, if you're gonna do this, you're gonna do this right. I'm like, wait a second, we're 4 hours away from a fucking fight and you guys are worried about taking a fucking bath. For the first time in a long time, I was right on Luffy's side. I'm like, yeah, Luffy's got a point. Why the fuck are we having the post-battle fight now? Or the post-battle bath now? Like, we don't need to do this shit. And you proceed to get several pages with Nami, where Nami's just exposing all types of skin, taking baths. Like, that's probably some of the sexiest bath water ever. Oh my fucking God. Oh man, yo, they like Nami could sell her bathwater. Nico Robin couldn't sell none of her bathwater. People look at her bathwater and say there's diarrhea in that shit. Oh, dirty motherfucker. Yo, I fucking love Nico Robin, man. Let me quit, man. Let me quit. But like on the real, like, I like the whole backstory of what happened with Lola, okay? So essentially, the thing that you're getting is you're learning the truth about why Big Mom wanted to create giants. I thought, like, she just wanted everybody to be on the same eye level and everything. But in that shit, now Big Mom, like, in Elbaf, like, doesn't that have some type of connection to Broggy and Groggy? I know I'm getting the names wrong. The two giants that were fighting in Little Garden. So essentially, I know, matter of fact, I know they're from Elbaf. So this is what makes me wonder, okay? Like, where is Elbaf in relation to where Roger eventually hit the One Piece set? Like, where is that at? Okay, because we're in the new world, so we're, you know, at the point where like you get the 4 poneglyphs and you can put them together, find out where Raffatel is, and so that's got to be on the stop there somewhere, because Luffy's going the exact same route that Roger did. So this is gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting because Big Mom, it looks like Big Mom's playing a fucking war. Like Big Mom, I don't know what she's gonna do. It looks like you gotta go through Elbaf in order to get to Raffatel, but she wants to have Caesar make these drugs where she can make her own army of giants. So I thought that that was pretty interesting, you know. And the thing is, it's like Lola was gonna marry a fucking prince. Now that blew me the fuck away, because Lola, I couldn't see anybody wanting to willingly dick down Lola. Like, you know, you got a no-fly zone. That's a no-dick zone right there. That's a no-dick zone. I wouldn't even let that bitch suck my dick. And like Lola and her sister got some big-ass lips. They couldn't come anywhere near my dick though. No, sir. Nowhere near my dick. Fuck that shit. But see, what's crazy though is the fact that, you know, hey, I guess there's somebody out there for everybody though. I mean, I get what Oda's doing with that. You know, hey, that's all fucking fine and dandy. That shit's cool. There's somebody for everybody. But, you know, you get the funny little moment where, you know, Luffy's like, hey, yeah, I lost a tooth. I need that milk. And one of Capone's men's like, hey, how do your bodies even work at this point? How is that shit even possible that Brook, he gets his skull repaired right on impact of getting the milk, and Luffy gets a tooth grown back? I guess they're saying, hey, milk does a body good. You know, hey, it is what it is. But like, the thing about this is the fact that, you know, Jinbe is just, you know, acting like essentially some Michael Corleone. Like, Luffy's coming off like Sonny from Godfather. So he's coming off like the hothead. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna punch your shit in, Vito. You hurt one of my friends. And essentially Jinbe's like, hey, you guys can fight after the fact. Just like Michael was like, hey, you know, this shit ain't gonna work right here. Now, he knew he couldn't call all the shots, didn't have any type of rank, but he could manipulate the situation, read the atmosphere of the room. That's essentially what Jinbe did. And Jinbe's like, hey, wait a second. Hate to admit it, Sanji's right. I can't kill him right here and there. He's got to be back 2 hours in. Looks like we got to work together. And Jinbe's like, look, we don't have time to waste on all these threats and posturing. That ain't it. We got 3 hours to go from here. So let me know. Can you actually work with Luffy? And Luffy's looking, and he's like, I'm like, man, Luffy about to fuck this whole thing up. Luffy looks at Caesar. He's like, are you Caesar? He's like, no, I'm Gastius. And I'm like, wait, what the fuck? Like, what do he call himself? He said he's Gangsta Gastino. And Luffy's like, oh, okay, I thought you were somebody else. And I'm like, you stupid idiot. And Luffy says, oh shit, you really are Caesar. I love when Luffy has these dummy moments, man. I love when he has these dummy moments, man. That shit was so fucking awesome. But Capone's like, hey. You know, we gotta work together for a second. I got the most awesome plan to take down Big Mom. You ain't gonna believe this shit. And at this point, if you're a Straw Hat, you should be looking like, don't make this shit too complex. The more complex you make this shit, Luffy's not gonna understand it. Please don't do anything fucking stupid. So my question to you guys is, how do you feel about a Capone and a Straw Hat Alliance? How do you feel about that? But as always, guys, like anything I had to say, don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, and share. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. Have an awesome day, guys.